little shack needs a name. How about the lava exchange?
Hey everybody, I'm the Picklesworth, and welcome back to Playing with a Fullstack. Now, you might notice some little things coming off my body right now, little swirly things. No, I don't smell. I know I'm a pig, but no, I don't smell. It's from that beacon. Yeah, it's giving me effects. Let's see, wrong button. There we go. Haste 2. This is going to give me the ability to mine this whole area out much quicker than normal. So, I just thought I would start out over here at the witch farm. This is what I've been doing off camera, just in between episodes. Still, coming over here and clearing out the area. Moshmo had a beacon in town that he said I could borrow. So I brought it over here and decided I would start, just working on the area, helping out as always. So, today's episode is called Remove. Well, that's because that's the theme for today's episode, and that's why I figured I'd start here, because over here, I've been removing stuff. But this is not the only thing I've been removing. Earlier this week, I had quite a few different people from the server decide to come help me out and remove all the anvils from my area that Mr. Sheep so kindly donated. So, I am going to gather up some of the stuff that I've got in the chest. I'm going to take it back over to my area in town, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to let y'all watch a quick time lapse that we recorded earlier this week of removing all the anvils. So, I'll be right back. Well, little change of plans. On my way back to town, I remembered, oh yeah, I had gotten all these grass blocks. I had a Silk Touch pick. Believe it or not, I collected grass with a Silk Touch pick. It's what I had. Jopie had actually given it to me when they came over and helped me out removing all the anvils. She had enchanted a bunch of picks just to try and get some with some efficiency and unbreaking, and she had a few Silk Touch. So I used the Silk Touch to gather up some grass blocks that Pixel needed, and I figured I'd come over here and deliver it to him. So I'm just going to say grass blocks in here from Piggy. And we're just going to pop those in there like that, just to make sure that they all go right where I want them. And there we go. And I'm not really going to look around. I don't want to give away too much of his base. But I thought I would make my way back through the nether portal. Oh, if I can remember where in the world it is. I thought it was kind of cool how he built this area. It almost looks like a stronghold, but not quite. Just And this is really cool. I like how he did this. I know you could do this trick, but I never thought about using cobble half slabs like that. It gives it a nice medieval look. But we're going to step through here. And this is his tunnel in the nether. And check this out. Okay, see how there's all these vines? I was like, oh, mini game. Okay, so it's like, haka! Up. Got to keep running. Haka! Oh, the vine got me. Haka! That was cheap. There's hardly anywhere to fit through. Oh, and we made it. Haha! Made it through Pixel's Island Vine game or something. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and back over here to spawn. And I had realized I have not really shown off this nether area to anybody on camera. I think I ran through here episode 1, but I didn't really stop. So, going to hop down here. This is their giant, almost looks like a Stargate kind of thing going on. And, uh-oh, pattern idea that stopped. I wonder if they were going to continue that. It's like most things in Minecraft. You have 50 million projects, and you never actually get them all finished. But check this out. Whoa, that is cool, man. I look down at, oh, and I wonder if they're going to make a wither farm over there, or if they already have one. That'd be cool. But anyway, mega lava pool all down there. And that lava pool, oh gosh, don't want to break that glass. That lava pool is actually going to be part of today's episode, but we'll get back to that. I'm going to make my way over to town so that I can show you what my area looks like now that it's been cleaned up a little bit. Oh, and that's right. We need to check and see if there's anybody that used our areas of avoidance. Aha, a book. Guardian Farm Moshmo. Let's see what he had to say. Please avoid showing any progress in the guts of the Guardian Farm. I've been reworking it all to work faster. Feel free to use the farm, Mosh. Well, thank you, Mr. Moshmo, and I will make sure not to film that. So, where are we? Okay. I always get lost coming out of there. It can be so hard to keep my bearings sometimes. But look, we can see sky. There's no more anvils. And yep, because the anvils were gone, we got a delivery of andesite and polished andesite delivered here. And the construction crew has gone ahead and started to make the outside walls of the building. Now, it would appear that because of the walls being built, that this crane is going to be in the way. I don't know if we need to remove it yet or not. You know what? It might be a good idea to leave it up just long enough to get the beginning of a roof going, and then we might have to tear this down. I don't know. Yeah, I really like the way it turned out, but as sad as it is, I can't leave my crane up forever because we actually have a really nice looking building that's going to go here. So, I don't know. What I may have to do is just bump this crane out to right here so that we can go ahead and finish putting the roof. There's going to be a giant sign on top of the roof, and I may need my crane to get the sign up there. So we'll see. We'll see what zoning laws are like, and we'll check with city council again. You know, maybe they'll be our friends now that the anvils are gone. They'll actually listen to our pleas. So, okay, so let's see. Why did I come over here? Removal. Oh yeah, okay, so we removed the anvils. I was removing stuff at the witch farm, and I was talking about removing lava. Well, that's because today's episode, we're going to build something over here. I went ahead and marked out this area with grass blocks. Just, one, I had to measure, would my building even fit here? And two, I wanted to go ahead and measure this area off like this and mark it so no one else would build over here. I'm going to build a little store. It's just kind of a shack. And all it really is for is you're going to be able to come inside and get lava buckets. Because I noticed the nether is really close. There's lots of lava. People like to cook stuff all the time. But there's nowhere around here to collect fuel. So I thought I would provide a little place that you can come into town and get fuel. There's going to be a chest where you can put your empty buckets in. And payment, I'll pretty much accept what anybody wants to donate. Just donations for payment. I'll foot the stuff over here. Just make sure you give me the empty buckets. So I'm going to go ahead and collect up some of the goods and the blocks and stuff that I'm going to need to start building this, and then I'm going to bring you back, and we're going to get constructing the lava house. All right, everybody, I'm back. Managed to get me some supplies, managed to get the build that I've got going hidden behind me. Ready to see it? Whoop! Oh, I know. Y'all are like, Piggy, come on, you're going to reveal that? Well, trust me, it's coming along. I'm using some acacia logs. I like the way that the gray looks on it, and it looks unpurged. Yeah, he is making a comment based off a comment I just did. See, me and him, Mr. Sheep has been on the server while I've been building. We've been chatting back and forth, and I wanted to log off and log back on because, watch, I'm going to hit the letter T. See how that's all you see in my chat? Well, whoa, what's that? What? Wow, I didn't know you could do that. That is cool. I think that is the unique ID number for the person. So that way if they change their name, you can still see it. Okay, everybody, no hacking. You're not allowed to use that. Anyway, yeah, me and him have been carrying on a long conversation. I didn't want to hit the T and have a whole bunch of chat show up in the side of the screen. Now, we weren't saying anything bad or anything like that, but it can be annoying when there's so much text on the screen. And I figured I would stop for a second. I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm not careful, I would build this whole thing off camera. I would forget. Piggy, you're supposed to be showing your fans this. You're supposed to be showing the viewers. They're watching you for a reason. I'd just end up building it all and then go, uh-oh, I didn't show anything. I better tear it down and make it look like I'm making progress. So I stopped myself, and I figured I'd show you this. It's the beginnings of a shell. Just kind of like, that's where the roof line's going to go. And let's see, I'll build a little on camera just so I don't get some rage people here. Okay, so I'm going to get me some red dye. Can't remember if that'll give me one. Okay, so one flower gives me one red dye now. Ooh, I'm going to need a whole lot more dye than that. Okay, so let me see. Oh, yeah, but I think one dye gives me like 8 blocks of stained clay. Okay, cool. All right, we can work with that. That'll work. So here's the idea. I'm going to fill in these walls like this with the red. And because the theme is going to be lava, I thought it would be cool to use a red color theme for my walls. And I think I'm doing this right. I'm going to find out in a minute. When I go off camera, and yes, I built this in creative because it's kind of complex what I'm going to do inside, and I had a limited amount of plot to work with, so I wanted to make sure that I was going to get this to fit. I didn't want to make y'all watch me fumbling on camera and tearing stuff down and going, wait a minute, how does that fit? But let's see. So see how that's coming along? Just a little bit of color to go with the gray. Got some red in there, because like I said, this is going to be a lava house, so I wanted to try and have a little bit of red, but I've got a few more colors up my sleeve, not really, figuratively. A few more different blocks we're going to add here that's going to not only make this look a little more natural in the area, but give a little more contrast to all this gray, because even with the red right now, it's still kind of blasé. So I'm going to go off camera for a minute. I'm going to add a little bit more to this and bring you back and show you what I've got. Okay? So I'll be right back. All right, everybody. Check that out. I've almost got this place complete. Go ahead and walk around the outside. Yep, little access tunnel right there. That's temporary, but here's what we got going on. We got some gates with the... Uh-oh. You work now. There we go. And I haven't put the signs in yet, but basically you're going to be able to collect lava buckets from here and dump your empty ones in here in whatever payment you want. And you can kind of see from here, there's some hoppers back there. And let me see, kind of a little roof design going on, and we got some lighting. So I'll go around here and show you what I got going on with these hoppers. That chest right there that you drop off your empty buckets and your payment, those hoppers point down. And what I've got to do is I've got to tear this ground up. I'm going to tear up a little bit of the ground out here too. But here's the problem. Watch this. There's nothing underneath. It is seriously like ocean. Deep, deep ocean underneath. So what I'm going to have to do is tear this open, go underneath while I'm swimming, place a bunch of blocks so that I can make some space down there to actually make a basement. So I'll do that off camera because that will get tedious too. But this is going to be my little access area to get back in here, because what I got going on is this. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, you can't open that. There's a block above that. But haha, not so fast. Watch this. See that? Half slab. Uh-oh. I don't know where that half slab went. Maybe I can jump and get it. There it is. Okay, we'll put it back. We don't want any bad guys falling in here. But since it's a half slab, I can open it. Isn't that cool? So the way this works is I'm going to dump lava buckets in here. And the lava buckets will be split between these two hoppers into these chests. And that's a trap chest. See the red? That's a regular. So you can put them next to each other. And then from there, these are going to split in the hoppers that get split into 3 chests there. So basically what I've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus all of these. Oh, kind of fell in here. All of these. Yeah, this is not meant to be not easily gotten around. But all these go into here, and they feed into these hoppers that go into here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 double chests. Plus, oh gosh, I'm not going to bother counting them on camera, but a bunch of hoppers on camera. So we've got a lot of storage for buckets. Plenty of buckets. I mean, whoever comes over here and hits this place is going to have to hit it hard, and a lot of trips if they're going to clear this place out of buckets. But I'm also going to put some birch half slabs here just so this floor is level. And I got a little space up here, maybe some storage area. I could throw an ender chest up here, make it easier to make some trips, maybe a crafting bench, maybe a bed in case I need to quickly make it daytime. But a nice little hideaway spot up here. So let me see if I can get out of here. There we go. And these ladders are actually going to go down to this basement area that I'm going to build. The basement area is going to take the chest, which is level with these blocks, and it's going to give me some chests down there so that I've got somewhere to collect all the empty buckets that fill up the system and whatever payments are sent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this floor out, or this ground, and I'm going to put in my basement and do a little decoration on the outside. I'm going to have a little access hatch right here that's going to let me get down underneath. And then I'll bring you back, and I'm going to show you how this thing is going to work. And then I'm going to show you what that giant lava pool in the nether has to do with all this. I'm almost certain you can guess, but it'll be good fun. We can make a nice trip to the nether. So I'm going to get to finishing this up, and then I'll bring you back. Alright everybody, here we go. Managed to get me about 16 lava buckets so that I can kind of demonstrate to you what we're going to do. And get my sword ready. Yep, that's the way. Okay. So what I've been doing is coming down here, and we're going to drain this lava lake. Yep, it's going to take a while because it is a big lava lake. But that's cool because that is going to serve the purpose that I need it to. It's going to give me all the lava that I need. So, I'm just going to make our way back up here, and I'll explain this while I'm making my way back. So the way that this lava exchange is going to work is I'm going to try and keep it full of lava buckets so that people can use to, they need to cook cobble and make it into stone, or they got a bunch of food they want to cook. Because the cool thing about a lava bucket is one lava bucket will cook 100 items. Where like charcoal and coal, it only cook 8 per piece. A lava bucket is going to cook 100 per piece. So this is going to give people a lot of cooking power. And, whoop, you stay there. I got a gold sword, you got a gold sword. So even match. You stay there. Plus I'm a pig, so back off. So let's see. Get our bearings. We're over here. And basically, what I'm going to do, yep, you can see it. You can see it coming into view. It's got color. I'm going to let people pay whatever they feel is fair for lava buckets. And mostly what I'm asking is that they return the lava buckets when they're done with them. So I'm still trying to get some grass to grow here, and I'll show you. I'm going to kind of bone meal it up a little bit, just so, look at that. See how that works? Just a little bit of color, a little bit of layering of the different textures and stuff. Got me a little park set up over here, because I thought, there's so much gray going on around here. We've got to make this place look a little better. Not that it looks bad, but just, got to give the eye something more to see. That might be a little too much, little tall grass there. So the way this is going to work is this is Piggy's Lava Shack, or the Lava Bucket Exchange. We're going to come inside here and check it out. Make whatever payment you feel is fair in the bottom chest, which would be right here. And please return your empty buckets when you're done with them. Now, we got an iron farm that gives us an insane amount of buckets that I could make. But it's just nice to have the return buckets. So, welcome to Piggy's Lava Bucket Exchange. Take as many lava buckets as you need from the top chest, which is right here. And place the empty buckets in any payment in the bottom chest. So I've pretty much said the instructions here, here, and here, so nobody can miss it. And I'm going to show you what it's going to look like from my point of view. And I'm definitely going to make sure I don't have lava buckets on my inventory or in my hand. I don't want to light this place on fire. So I'm going to take this little hatch down, climb down in here, and we're just going to make our way up here if we don't fall. And in the top chest, boop, double click, there we go, and look at them just feed into that system. So, walk back down here, and from the customer's point of view, close that off. They're going to walk in from here. That'll close behind them like an auto gate, which it is an auto gate. And see, lava buckets will be there. So, I'm going to be able to fill up the system with lava buckets. They're going to be able to get them, make whatever payment they deem worthy, and return the buckets. And I thought it would be cool to have it right here. It's kind of close to people's homes, so, they can have their cooked food and all that stuff. But, oh, son, you're going down. No matter what world I'm in, you're always messing with me. So, I am going to go back to my base and start getting more lava buckets to fill up this lava shack. And I will see you guys in the next episode.